For the third question, a donation from Gibbs for $2. What does Josh think about the good guy Ganondorf theory? Do you know of this theory? So in the tapestry map behind Impa in Breath of the Wild, the one that tells the story of the calamity and everything and the hero fighting against Ganondorf, the image, some people think, resembles Ganondorf more than Link because it's like characterized.
Got red hair.
And yeah, he's like broader, has red hair and stuff. So people are like, well, it's more muscular, he has red hair, that's not Link with the Master Sword fighting Ganondorf. That's like Ganondorf fighting Ganon. But Ganondorf and Ganon are, supposed to be the same person.
They are.
Some people, the theory suggests that Ganondorf, separated himself from Ganon. So now Ganon is its own entity. And that's why it was in the calamity form or whatever, to where it's just like evil ooze or whatever. And then Ganondorf had to there's a bunch of different versions, but basically it's saying that it wasn't Link as the original hero, it was good guy Ganondorf as the original hero. So
I mean, how's the old saying go? You live long enough to become the villain, right?
Oh yeah. Either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah. So I mean, I wish I remembered the scene, honestly, because it's just been too long to be able to give a little more give some more a better opinion on it. But I mean, you just look at some of the greatest stories that have been told in our lifetime, like Star Wars, things like that. Oftentimes you see the good guy become the villain later on. Like maybe there is some history there. Maybe he was seduced by the dark side. I mean,
maybe he was a good guy.
Yeah.
No. I made a whole video tearing that theory apart.
Maybe no one was ever nice to Ganon, and that's why he's such a mean. You're just I'm not gonna unpack that one. Daniel's about to take one boat ride over here and kill me.
Boats ain't running. You're lucky. Oh no. It's just no. I don't like the theory. But
the memes I've seen of Ganondorf with his sword in Isabel's forehead, I'm just not sure that guy was ever a good guy.
No.
If you can hit Isabel with a sword, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is super off topic, and I really apologize for it, but it's kind of on topic with the hitting Isabel with the sword.
Okay.
If anyone had ever watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the person that actually had created JoJo's, he depicts all of the character. If you're a bad character, you're hurting a dog. So one of the biggest enemies or biggest villains in the anime/manga series, the first intro you see of him is him coming out of a car and kicking a dog, and that's basically it. If you're gonna hurt a dog, you're a bad person.
I mean, that's true.
So if you hurt Isabel, you're a bad person.
Exactly. Isabel's
so what you're saying, every time we play Smash and you and you pick Isabel,
you can't win.
Yeah, I can't. There's no winning. It's either I win I either win the match, but I lose socially.
Yeah.
Those are my options.
All right.
All I can say is that I love watching what chat's saying right now. That there's so much discussion about this, and so many people have so many different opinions on it. That I think it's pretty awesome, honestly. That the question exists, and that people are speculating that way. I think it's great. I love being able to delve deeper into the lore of some of these games and find things out about them. I think it's awesome.
But I hate the theory.
Does anyone have a final question to wrap up?
I can ask one of the questions on this, so no offense, but it's very vague and I don't understand it.
Which one?
It's the very last one.
Oh, from you know what? I didn't even read it. I just copied it into the doc, into the Google Doc here. I didn't actually read it, but now I'm reading it. I'm like, wait, huh? This doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
I don't understand this question.
I get it. This is okay. So, sorry, Denny, I've ripped apart your question, but now I've read it again and I understand. So, Denny asks, what is the one thing you know isn't going to happen, but you want it to or think it would be fun? And so for me...
But like context, is this related to Zelda specifically? Denny's in the chat here. I need him to clarify.
Denny hasn't played enough Zelda games to have an opinion, so I'm thinking he's probably... he's probably talking about video games in general.
Oh, that's so
he's for that one.
That's rough.
But what I was
talking about Breath of the Wild 2, like, are we talking like let's have weapons that like weapons to break, but we know it's gonna happen, you know, that kind of thing.
Okay, so he's talking about Zelda. I thought he just meant in general, because I know one thing that I wish would happen, but I don't think it ever would be, which would be, I'm sorry guys, a DLC to fix Animal Crossing. There's a lot missing in that game for me as an Animal Crossing player.
There could be DLC though. But you said that's not going to happen. But
I feel
weren't you on that video? No, weren't you? No, it was Geek Apprentice's video. We clicked on it. You were on her other one. But Geek Apprentice, who you guys might know from this very podcast, she's not here today, had this whole video on Animal Crossing DLC and what she thinks it's going to happen actually. Yeah,
like I'm sure they will, but I'm just worried that they won't be able to fix the holes that exist currently in the game. The void that hasn't been filled for me. I don't know.
My void is filled, so I don't know what you're missing, but that's okay. What's your answer to this question, Chewy?
Well, I'm trying to think of one Zelda related now.
Please tell Denny that he is valid. That's all he needs to know.
Yes, Denny is valid, guy.
Denny is Daniel's biggest fan.
Denny, you know that we love you.
If there was an award for biggest Daniel fan, not only would he have it, he would carry it around to like McDonald's and just shove it into people's faces and be like, "Hey, did you see this? I like him more than you."
Denny's the kind of person that would go around and write like Bergerson's like Patreon link down everywhere.
He does. He does that on my stream all the time.
IRL.
That too. He would. He'll be on the stream. He'll just throw it in the chat. We did Animal Crossing, and then he comes on my island, and it just his little chat bubble keeps popping up. Patreon.com. And I'm like, I never need to promote Patreon. Denny's got me covered.
Yep, he's great.
It's true.
Ooh, I know one thing that will never happen. I'd love to see Minda in another game. I love Minda. She's my favorite character. I don't think we'd ever see anything like that again.
No. I agree.
Jesse,
that's a fun one.
What's wrong with your face?
Nothing.
What do you got going on in your brain?
I'm gonna break Jesse's heart with my answer, and that is an HD Ocarina of Time remake for Switch. It would be fun, but I really genuinely don't think it's gonna happen. And I'm so sorry, Jesse. I know.
Hey,
it doesn't need to be done.
If they're gonna be remaking Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy for the 35th anniversary of Mario, I mean, come on. Why can't we get those? Are all 3D games. If we just get 3D Zelda remakes next year,
I could like see a port of the game because they've already kind of
give us Zelda All-Stars.
Zelda All-Stars. Yeah.
I would love it. And don't get me wrong, if they came out, if a direct came out and they said, "Hey, we're re-releasing it, we're Ocarina of Time HDs," I'm gonna buy it. Don't get me wrong. I would totally buy it.
Yep.
And play it 100 times through and stream it and everything, and I'd love it. But I don't think it's gonna happen. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It happens often. But I could also be right. So.
Everyone's saying Skyward Sword HD. I think that's gonna happen, though, guys. Like,
It could. That's the only one that's
It
missing
could.
at this point.
it could. That one
Out of
is
the
most
3D
likely, I
Zeldas.
feel. What about you, Jessup?
Jesse, if you can get over the emotional heartbreak of what I just said.
I don't know what's wrong with him. I think we've just really hurt his feelings this episode.
No, so that I want to happen, but I don't think will.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse's like Zelda fantasies playing in the background.
A Zelda game that looks like the Zelda Wii U tech demo that we got.
Oh, the tech demo with Armagoma.
Yeah. One day
and Twilight Princess Link, who has Navi for some reason.
Yeah.
And
that was a good demo.
Yeah.
No, the art style is really good in that.
Yeah.
That'd be really reminded me of like if Square Enix tried to make like a Final Fantasy look for Twilight Princess. Like that's kind of what I would see them going with. So if like they made a full game that looked like that. And I knew it wasn't going to happen when I seen it. I wanted it to, but I was like, there's no way. Like, maybe in like this one small room, the Wii U could handle this, but there's no way like this game would run. Like if you went out into like the huge open Twilight Princess field, there's no way the Wii U would be able to handle all of that and render it perfectly.
Why not? The Wii U is so underestimated. I love that console, guys. But so many Wii U games looked so good. They did so well optimizing a lot of Wii U games.
The Wii U
fantastic
remake of Twilight Princess that we actually got had slowdowns when you would visit a waterfall or well, there's like a lot of poison in the air. If you go to like Zora's Domain or whatever, like where there's like the giant waterfall, it'll like chug along. Like Breath of the Wild when it first released and you went to Korok Forest.
Right, before they patched it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, there's a lot of really good looking Wii U games that I think people underestimate the how that console was able to handle things graphically. I'm not saying it was like top of the line, you know, high-end PC graphics, but I still think it like the games that it did have, that they optimized those games to run really well and look pretty good. Maybe not as well as Switch, but of course that, you know, that was then, and Switch is more current technology. But that's just, again, that's me. This is the Daniel disagrees with Jesse show.
Okay.
That's what friends are for. That's how we have good conversation.
It's true.
So, was that everybody?
I don't think.
Did you choose Josh?
Josh gave us an answer.
Josh,
what is yours?
I mean, it again for me. It kind of goes back to the thing we talked about at the very beginning of the show. Like I'm all about seeing the just the nods to the fans in the Zelda titles. So like, I mean, like for me personally, I think it would be great if the Temple of Time took us back to an 8-bit Zelda and we had to do some missions there, and then we got to go to a 16-bit Zelda, right? And then so on and so forth. Like I'm all about it. The other thing is I'm ready to see a little more love for Zelda. Like let's see her. Let's see what she's got. Let's see some more of her magic. Let's see what she's like. You know, Micah took Pauline and allowed you to play Donkey Kong with Pauline. You had to go rescue Mario. Like, let's see what Zelda's got. Let's see what she can do. You know,
I agree. Zelda's a powerful woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She showed that to us as Sheik. Show us more.
Well, she showed it to us as she held Ganon back for 100 years behind-handedly.
and any of that.
That's true, but that's the thing. We know she did it. She can, but we don't get to see it.
Hanging out, making like the world's longest scarf while also using some power. Why do you guys have me here?
Oh no.
All right,
But
Josh.
Yeah.
Wait, are we done? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Are we done?
Are we done?
So
Jesse's so ready to
the
go.
heck out of this conversation.
Who's driving?
where can people find you if they're interested in checking out more of your stuff?
My latest website, onlyfans.com/n64josh. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. n64josh.com. I'm n64josh everywhere. TikTok's where I've been putting the most content right now, just because I'm having fun being a goofball there. Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all the places, guys. Farmers only. Yeah. Everything's n64josh.
All right,
Did you
Daniel.
just say farmers only?
He did. It took me a second. He really did.
Like, I'm basically already a farmer. I play Harvest Moon. I play Stardew Valley. 1v1 me.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you. But I really hope we get to hear Daniel sing. That's all chat wants.
Oh, that's
Yeah, they've been asking for you to sing the entire.
Oh my goodness.
Have you been teasing them
not a singer.
on your own
You just gotta
streams?
rap your outro. We got this.
I'm not a singer whatsoever. Certainly not as good as Josh. If you guys really want to see me sing, you guys got to tune into my live streams on Twitch, because I very often do sing, but just like for like a minute of like just what random things or just singing what I'm doing.
That's what that's what I was asking. Do you tease them on your own streams, and then when you appear on this channel, they're like, "Give it to us, Daniel! Like, stop teasing."
I guess
it's there.
I'm not a good singer. I've seen them. They clip it. Denny will go in and clip the song, and I'll go back and rewatch it, and I'll be like, "Oh God, am I really?
Why am I like this?"
It's just playing Donkey Kong 64 distracts you so much that your mind slips and you start singing without realizing.
It's because I start singing about how honky chunky is.
Just sing your plug. Be like, follow me on twitch.tv, Captain Bergeson, whatever. Like, just.
I need you. That was beautiful.
Can you sing my voicemail?
Oh no, it's not good. Chirp like a bird. I think I could do that.
Like a bird. Sing to us like a bird.
But what kind of bird? Do you want like a?
That's good.
That was not so much of a chirp.
Is that like the bird that's with Gruntilda? Or whatever her name is?
Gruntilda. What?
Gruntilda?
Maybe.
She makes like a noise like that. Or like there's a bird sound with her.
Oh yeah, Gruntilda makes weird noises.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you were copying.
That makes sense. But if you guys really actually do want to follow me on all the things, you can catch me occasionally singing on my Twitch streams, twitch.tv/CapBergerson. I'm also on my YouTube channel, Cap Bergerson, though there's not as much singing there, but more just random videos. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Also, Cap Bergerson is just CapBurgerson across all those platforms for consistency's sake. So just hook me up. But no, don't worry. There is singing on Twitch. Don't worry. Just it's not any particular songs that are written beforehand. It's just nonsense, really, which is the best kind. So people are disappointed because they super chatted, but I will sing for you guys, just not here. I promise. So,
I want the DK rap. You guys should have seen his first episode.
I did do the DK rap. I did sing the DK rap on my channel.
I got funky with that one,
and it was on April Fool's Day, and people were like, "Is this a joke? Is that you're playing this?" And I'm like, "No, I actually just love this game." So there you go. That's what I'm gonna lay it down here. I'm dead.
All right, Choops.
Nice knowing him. All right, well, I'm 𝐓𝐷𝐬𝐿𝐼. You guys can find me at twitch.tv/𝐓𝐷𝐬𝐼 with an extra A, because that's just how I am. Also on Twitter at 𝐓𝐷𝐬𝐼, and Instagram. I've been posting there lately because boredom, but that's all I got. That's all I do. I mostly just play Nintendo games. Right now I'm emulating them all, so it's been terrible, but capture card soon.
All right. I am Game Over Jesse. Everything is at Game Over Jesse or / Game Over Jesse. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, everything. You can join our Discord where we all are to chat with us and all of the other awesome people that stay and watch the podcast or watch the other Zelda theories or top 5 videos or interviews that we have with everyone. There's a Chewbacca.
That's Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Yes.
He's having a bad time. His eye is balding.
Oh, yeah. He's got the pink eye.
What happened? It's her pink hair tickling his eye. Like that's what caused it.
Yeah. And you just can't touch your face in these times. But this whole stream, I've just been like playing with my.
We all have been.
I'm in the comfort of my own room.
Yeah.
Fine.
So, yeah, do you have any final words as the guest, Josh?
Thank you guys so much for having me on. I really, and I think if all things work out, you guys may be hearing Jesse on my podcast possibly this week. So we'll see. So that's the Nintendo Powercast, like I said. So
yeah, Nintendo Powercast. And where can they find that? iTunes,
Google Play, Spotify, YouTube. Yeah, all the places.
All right. So thank you all for watching and tuning in. It was nice to have the podcast kind of early this time. Usually we have it like almost at midnight.
Like way late at night.
Yeah,
that's true.
So thank you guys all for watching and tuning in. Give us some questions. That way we are better prepared for the mailbag next time.
Yes. So we did the rare thing and we actually had answered all our questions. We didn't have a whole backlog of a dozen questions to work through. So which is weird. So good, but also unexpected. I should also actually mention quickly before we end this here, Jesse.
Yeah.
If you guys notice this beautiful shirt I'm wearing, the 𝐈𝐧𝐬𝐭𝐭𝐞𝐫 shirt. I've got this shirt. I've talked about it on my stream as well. This matching beautiful coffee mug. You guys can check that out. I'm pretty sure there's a link down below that Jesse's got here under all his videos. But
also this one.
It's a nice one. It's a nice shirt, don't you think? Don't you think it's good?
It's good. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. So there's just my shameless plug for the day, everybody. I know some people already bought them because it's been up for a bit, but that's all I got to say about that. just admire it, and then if you think it's good, there's a link below. I'm selling out, guys. I'm a sellout.
Well, thank you, Daniel. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Please stay safe.
Bye.